Hey guys, what's going on? I'm Ryan Fenners and welcome back to the channel. On today's video, we're going to be installing the Golf Cart Lok on this golf cart here. Now in the past, we've done some videos like the Stinger. We've done the keyless key switch. We've done an Avitus app, which you can lock the golf cart. Now some of those things really don't matter to thieves. If they can take the park brake off, they can push the brakes off. And I can push this golf cart and put it on a trailer, take it to their warehouse, take it to their house or whatever, bypass whatever is keeping them from having the golf cart on or off, fix it and sell. Or they can take the golf cart, strip it down, and you have $9,000 or $10,000 worth of accessories on a golf cart like this one here that they could just sell off a piece by piece or whatever. And today we're going to stop thieves from being able to roll this golf cart. Stay tuned. Alright guys, so here it is. This is the new product we're going to be installing on the golf cart today. This is the box that came in. It says on the box here it's 3 pounds, not very big. Let's open it up and see exactly what's inside. Got some hardware there. We got a lock itself, some packing, and we have the instruction manual. So this is the Golf Cart Lok, L-O-K, with golfcartlok.com. This is a stainless steel bar here, and it's got some stainless steel bolts, hardware, and some mounts that's going to attach to the firewall or the upper floorboard of your golf cart. Also included with the kit is a master lock, and it's got the safeguard on it so you just can't get no bolt cutters on the sides of it and cut it off. Now before we go to install the golf cart lock, we want to put the golf cart in the lowest position possible as far as the park brake goes. Now on both of your brackets, you're going to have a left bracket and you're going to have a right bracket. The left bracket has 2 holes on one side. The right bracket only has 1 hole. The one with the 2 holes, the bottom hole is going to be for the lock itself. Now once the bar is in the lock position here, the park brake itself will not be able to be released. The gas pedal will not be able to be pressed. When we're doing this, we need to make sure that we have enough clearance to actually rotate this bar up and down. Now on this Club Car Precedent here, this bar is resting against the back of the accelerator pedal. It's going to take a 1/4 inch drill bit to drill the 4 holes of each bracket. It's going to take a 7/16 wrench to secure the lock nuts from behind. Now before you go start drilling holes back here, we need to be sure there's going to be nothing in the way on the underside of the golf cart. No wires or anything there. Now after you have all 8 of your screws mounted in the golf cart here, you need to go ahead and lift up the golf cart lock itself and out of the way. Now what's supplied with the kit is a retainer. Basically we need to find where it needs to go out up here and drill a hole up here as well. This hole here is going to take a 3/16 inch drill bit, and you need to use a 3/8 wrench to hold the nut from underneath the golf cart. Golf cart in the forward position and it's on. We can't remove the park brake by hitting the brake or the accelerator. No more pushing the golf cart, no more pulling the golf cart. Just locked dead in the water. So if you find this interesting, head over to the golfcartlok.com. Pick one up for yourselves. They make these for easy go, club cars, and Yamaha golf carts.